Alright, the next one is really important, and this is a new feature of Factivation. They're called the concept builders, and as you can see here, they contain all kinds of important vocabulary. They cover groups of objects, or groups of things as we call it with Factivation, repeated addition, arrays, fact families, and they see the multiplication to division connection. The multiplication vocabulary that is covered on this sheet is commutative property, array, factors, and product. There are 3 concept builders that go along with every single lesson. So as they're learning their facts, they're also being reinforced in what multiplication means and the concept of multiplication. But these are really easy to do as morning work. They really only take the students about 3 or 4 minutes to do once they get the hang of it, and they are invaluable as a teaching tool. This is a sample of an item spec from an Oklahoma test, and as you can see, the 5 times 9 there equals, and then you have the box, and that looks exactly like it does down there on our fact family, because we always circle the factors and then we box in the product. So when students are used to doing that, when they see an equation like this on a test, they can go ahead and circle those factors, and there's the box for the product, and it looks very familiar to them because they've done this all year on the concept builders. Here's another example of a 3rd grade item spec, and you can see that this array looks very similar to the arrays that they've seen on the concept builders. And the last one, we've got groups of things. In this case, I've got 3 groups of 4 pencils. And over on our concept builder, this is actually the same fact. We've got 3 groups. Instead of the pencils, they have the check marks. But students very easily make this connection when they see this. It reminds them of what they've done on the concept builders. So these are very important to do, extremely helpful, something you can do to reinforce the concept of multiplication while they are learning the multiplication fact and becoming fluent in their facts. Alright, the next one, we are on number 5, which is to use the fluency builder, another invaluable teaching tool.
Ready, set, go. 12 seconds. Ready, set, go. Okay, then 15 seconds. That's so fast. Ready, set, go. That's 12 seconds. Wow. That's fast. Okay, let's see your average.
When I was teaching 5th grade, that's one thing, the last thing you saw there that said for an extension, you can have older students find the mean. There are 4 sections to the fluency builder, so as they're getting their 4 different times, when they're done, you can have them find the average of their times, and that's just a way to extend that a little bit. Alright, the next one, number 6, is to show the 3-minute Fast Facts video. These Fast Facts videos accompany every single lesson. They literally are only about 3 minutes in length, and they build fluency with facts from the current and previous lessons. You can show this as you're waiting on the bell at the end of the day, or you're waiting to go to lunch. They're very quick, very easy to show at any time during your school day.
Get ready. You did it! Yahoo!
Alright, the next one, number 7, is about the progressive assessments. Use the progressive assessments for both practice and evaluation. What we're going to watch here is just a short clip from the tutorial video on the website for progressive assessments that give you some really good ideas of how to use this for the maximum benefit of your students. Here's a closer look at the assessment. The empty spaces are being highlighted. Notice that they are not left entirely blank. Rather, the lesson in which the fact will be covered is shown, so students see that by the end of the program they will know each and every fact. Students are excited as empty spaces are filled with newly acquired facts and they progress toward complete mastery. To reinforce student learning, allow student teachers to lead the class in the checking of the assessment, reciting the strategies used.
8 times 7 is 56. 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 is 10 times 8.
9 times 8 is 72. Finger fast.
7 times 6 is 42. 7 beat 6 legs. Walking to the zoo. How many legs is 42?
Alright, number 8 is to move on to the next lesson when students are ready, and your assessment tool will help you determine when this is. A good rule of thumb is to base the pace off of your lowest learners. The Factivation assessment tool allows teachers to easily track student progress, and I would highly recommend that tutorial is watched on the website. It's the Factivation assessment tool tutorial. This will show you exactly where your students are, exactly what they have learned, and exactly what they have left to learn. Let's review what we've learned in this training video. Number 1, use the chants as attention getters. This can be the most powerful few seconds of your day. Number 2, post the focus facts and the commutatives with the product showing. Number 3, show the quick flick multiple times. Remember, as we said, the Factivation videos were designed to be watched several times so that students are getting that repetition. Numbers 4 and 5, use the concept builders, which will reinforce the facts that they're learning while building an understanding of the concept of multiplication, and use the fluency builders. This is an invaluable tool that will build fluency very quickly. Number 6, show the fast facts video whenever time allows. Remember, it's only 3 minutes in length, so any spare moments you have during your day, you can show that fast facts video and have an opportunity for students to be building fluency. Number 7, use the progressive assessments for both practice and evaluation. And number 8, move on to the next lesson when your students have shown you that they are ready to do so. It's time to get your students Factivated. If your class or school is using the Factivation program, we want you to know that we're here for you as a resource. Please send any questions to info@factivation.com. Thank you for listening.